Hey there. Welcome to my Q&A. Because apparently, I have nothing better to do than answer a bunch of questions from strangers on the internet. Lucky me. Okay Dora, let's get this over with. The faster you answer, the faster you can get back to doing something actually worthwhile. Maybe you can go to McDonald's with a well later and get a McFlurry. Just try and pretend like you care. Alrighty then, let's waste no time and hop right into the Q&A. So, on the Q&A announcement video you guys have asked a grand total of 67 questions. I'll try to answer most of them in this video, but of course not all of them made the cut. So let's get started. First question is, how do you manage to animate so well on GoAnimate, i.e. the ability to give characters eye rolls and the animation that shows the under 48 hours sign? Well, giving characters eye movements on Vyond is quite simple, but would really require its own video. So I'm going to tell you the very basics. Basically, you need to take a screenshot of a character's eye, remove all other elements using a paint software, import said image into Vyond, and apply it to your character and add movement. As for the 48-hour sign, it was very subtly moved while being displayed, as if it's being held by someone. Subtle movements and changes in animations are quite cool in my opinion and make the animation look polished. What was your inspiration for YouTube and Vyond? Well, to make a long story short, I basically just saw other GoAnimators making Caillou and Dora Gets Grounded videos and wanted to do that too. What's your opinion on Dora's show? Well, I don't watch it anymore, but I'd say it's a good show for kids. Kids should find it entertaining, while also learning another language with it. It probably won't help them write full-on essays in Spanish, but it'll teach them basic stuff like their numbers, colors, etc. 1. Does Nickelodeon know about this series? And 2. How do you have free trial for more than 14 days? I don't know if Nickelodeon watches my videos. If I were to take a guess, the answer is a resounding no. But I can't answer the question because I'm not Nickelodeon. As for your second question, I'll save it for later. 1. What's your favorite Dora Gets Grounded episode? And 2. What are your thoughts on SpongeBob SquarePants? I don't know if you're talking about Dora Gets Grounded videos I made or just Dora Gets Grounded videos in general, but if you're asking the former, my favorite Dora Gets Grounded video of mine is probably the Dora Gets 5 Strikes on the First Day of School one. It's a decent length, and I'm really happy with how the animation in it turned out. And hey, it ended up getting more views than I have subscribers, so that's something. Now for number 2. I've always thought of SpongeBob as a cartoon for both kids and adults. A lot of kids love it, a lot of adults love it, and in my opinion, it's a very good cartoon. Not to mention people also meme the hell out of it. I don't watch it very much nowadays, but it is a pretty nostalgic show for me. I used to watch it a lot when I was younger. What new series can you make in the future? I'm glad that you asked. I was planning on perhaps starting Grounded series on other minor characters in my videos, such as Caillou Gets Grounded, Rosie Gets Grounded, etc. Overall, this is something I do want to look into, and we'll see, maybe I'll make it happen. New characters getting introduced is also a possibility. What kind of pets do you like to have? Now, people like to split others into 2 categories, either you love dogs, or you love cats. Honestly, I'm a fan of cats and dogs, although I do tend to lean more towards being a dog person. I also like birds. Are you going to try making a video using Flash themes, which is Comedy World, since that might be easier to make than Vyond? That's a good question. If I'm being honest, I find Vyond Studio, the business-friendly editor, easier to use than the Flash themes editor, probably because I've had more experience with it. I do have a Flash themes account, link in the description to check it out, and I do plan on making videos there soon. Not as often as over here on YouTube, maybe once a month. 1. What's your favorite type of elements? 2. What's your favorite DreamWorks movie? 3. What's your type of PC or laptops? My favorite element. Are you talking about the 4 classical elements or elements from the periodic table? Sorry man, but you gotta be more specific with your question, but just for you, I'll answer both. The favorite classic element, I guess I'll say water. As for elements on the periodic table, eeny meeny miny this one. My favorite DreamWorks movie, I'll probably say I don't really have one. As for what PC or laptop I use, again, I'm not sure if you're asking which one of the two I use or which brand I use. So, again, I'll answer both. I use a PC, and my current PC is an XPS. But I do plan on buying a new one soon, as my computer is quite literally a dinosaur fossil. 1. What do you think is the best GoAnimate video? And 2. What are your thoughts on Sapper TV/anti-animations, since she also creates high-quality business-friendly videos? Caillou City was great, don't get me wrong, but I honestly think I'd have to choose Caillou Gets Grounded the movie. It had amazing animation for its time, and I don't know if it's just nostalgia, but I hold a special place in my heart for that movie. Now for number 2. Before going into this Q&A, I had no clue who Sapper TV was, so I decided to check out their channel so I could properly answer this question. I chose to watch this video titled Oppenheimer vs. Barbie, The Debate. And, I swear to God, we really need to have a talk about this video, because there's nothing wrong with it, I just really like it and wanted an excuse to say it out loud. Very nice usage of the fist prop, 10 out of 10. Moving on. I got this comment with 8 questions, but I'm only going to be answering the last 4, because the others are a bit contentious. 5. Who's the best GoAnimator? It's Zak for sure. I mean, have you seen his intros? His Caillou Gets Grounded the movie was honestly the biggest inspiration for me to create the original Dora Gets Grounded the movie. 6. What's your opinion on Plotagon? I think it's fine, but it's honestly very basic in comparison to GoAnimate. 7. What's your favorite song from the GoAnimate soundtrack? Big Rock by Kevin MacLeod. I mean, how could you not like this one? It's a classic. I know it got removed from the sound library a while back, but it was still in the library at one point, so it counts. 8. What's your favorite text-to-speech voice? Probably a tie between Samantha and Paul. What's your favorite video you ever made? Dora Gets Grounded the movie 3, hands down. It's probably the video I'm most proud of. There's really no close second answer. I had lots of fun making it, the animation is really smooth, and reading the premiere chat was worth gold. I'm proud of that movie, shame it only has 5K views. What is your favorite games? I enjoy playing games like Minecraft and Geometry Dash, but I also enjoy lots of online games like Scribble.io, GeoGuessr, etc. What's your favorite OS? 4 OSs I made, Dora OS 4 at the moment, but 5 is in the works, and it will overtake it once it's out. If you're referring to real-life operating systems, I personally use Windows 10, making it my favorite. What age did you start making GoAnimate videos for the first time? I'm not gonna say my exact age, but I'd say around when I began middle school. 1. What country do you live in? I live in Canada. 2. How old is Dora in your videos? Dora's birthday on my channel is August 15, 2009, making her 14 years old. What operating system do you use, and which OS is better, Windows or Mac OS? I use Windows 10 at the moment, and I think Windows is better than Mac, but that's only because I've never used a Mac. How do you make that shaking effect, and you have a free version that never expires? What shaking effect? This one. I just use my video editor and apply a shake effect to the scene. And I'll talk about my quote-unquote infinite free trial later. What inspired you to start making these Vyond videos? Again, I mostly just saw lots of GoAnimate videos back in the day and wanted to do it myself. 1. What's your zodiac sign? I am a Sagittarius. 2. What's your favorite color? Orange. And 3. What's your favorite movie? In my opinion, Home Alone. It still makes me laugh to this day, and even though it's technically a Christmas movie, you'll find me watching it in April. What's your opinion on Among Us? I personally think Among Us is a really fun game. It's really nerve-wracking, but that's what makes the game fun. Playing with friends is what really makes Among Us shine. I'll usually play it once in a while when I have free time. When did you begin making videos on GoAnimate/Vyond? I started using GoAnimate back in late 2016, and I mostly made videos for fun at the time. I never uploaded any of them to YouTube until late 2017. What's your top 5 favorite Mario Kart tracks? Of all time? I'd probably say Mount Wario, DK Summit, Sunshine Airport, Maple Treeway, and Waluigi Pinball. When will Zak release Dora OS 5 Part 2? when it's done. Okay, I say it's time to answer the long-awaited question. How do I use Vyond's free trial for more than 14 days? Simple. I make more accounts when my old account expires, and boom, I have 14 more days to do Vyond. I have to remake all my characters from scratch though, but I'll do that if it's that or pay for Vyond. Who's your favorite actress? I'd say maybe Jennifer Lawrence or Goldie Hawn. What is your opinion on Super Mario? I like it. The newer games like Odyssey and Bowser's Fury are the absolute peak of the franchise. What's your opinion on me? Well, I'd prefer if questions like these weren't asked, but if you insist. If you're one of my viewers who enjoys watching my content, my opinion on you is that you're awesome. Hey Dora, I have a question for you. What will you do in the future, like 2024 or 2025? Wait, a question for me? Wow, alright. I'm not sure, probably still getting grounded. But in style. How many times have you used Vyond's free trial? Too much to count. Although to be honest, I haven't really been keeping track. Hey Zak the GoAnimator, can you roast me? I'm sure you could just post a picture of your face onto YouTube and get roasted as much as you want. What is your opinion on your mother? Oh, my mother is just amazing, thanks for asking. She's really caring. What do you think about Mr. Beast? His videos are entertaining, and he seems like a really nice guy. So, I like him. Anyway, if you're listening to this, that means you've reached the end of the video. Thank you so much for watching. If you liked the video, leave a like, and if you didn't like the video, leave a dislike, and if you really liked the video, consider subscribing. I don't really gain many subscribers, so trust me, you will make a difference. Also, if I didn't answer your question, it was either too personal, too controversial, didn't make sense, or it was already asked. Anyway, peace, have an amazing rest of your day.